This is the lads here with Noah.
Hi.
And we're gonna just do some commentary on this amazing masterpiece of a movie called God's Not Dead.
You guys Christian?
Me?
Yeah?
Um,
I believe in God. I don't believe in bad cinema.
It's something I'm trying to figure out. I have a lot of questions that are just kind of like...
Theological?
Well, that and unanswered.
Mm.
And I feel like I know, like, if I just talk to anyone, they'd just be like, oh, read the Bible. But it's like, well...
I think that's a lazy thing to say.
Well, no, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is like, because I feel like the Bible, and I'm not trying to diss it or anything, but it's got a lot of good shit in it, but I'm just saying is like, I feel like it's kind of just putting your entire faith on it when it's something that, it's literally the world's biggest telephone game.
True.
That...
I'm not even that much for the Bible. Like, I believe in God, I really do, but I don't justify it with the Bible. I justify it in what I see in my everyday life.
Well, I was gonna say it's like
the other way around.
I was gonna say it's like because it's been edited. The Bible has been confirmed edited
Yeah.
to like many people's like tastes and
languages.
preferences. Yeah, and for power sometimes. Like I know there was like those churches and shit like way back then.
You're right.
That were like, oh, we're gonna edit the Bible so that it fits our narrative kind of thing. So like you never, I don't know.
The way I see it is like, it's kind of like religion is just like a bunch of old stories that like have been around for thousands of years, and they've been around because they're applicable like throughout time.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
They have been edited and they've been changed, but it's just like universal lessons that we should learn from.
And for me, I see it's all about spirituality for me. And I know it's the cheesiest thing to say, like, oh, I'm not, I don't really go to church, but like I'm very spiritual kind of shit and stuff. But the way I see it is like, my justification for it is always like, there's so many tiny, like, impossible coincidences that have happened over the course of billions of years. For all of them to have happened perfectly so that human beings and we could be alive today is so, like, astounding. Like, it's so tiny, the chances of all that happening and us being here, that, like, the chances of there being a God is pretty much the same.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm not saying there isn't a God. I'm just saying is like I feel like I think people put too much of the human concept and human comprehension to it, that they're not thinking outside the box. God, I hear a lot of people talk about like how the current politics in this world right now has something to do with the coming of Christ and the end of the world. It's like, put it in perspective, is what's happening on this tiny dust particle of like a planet compared to the immeasurable size of the universe? Does what happened with like our fucking election matter to the destruction of the entire unforeseen universe? I don't think so.
Right, so in that sense, like, because the little things like that are still significant to us, no matter how tiny and insignificant we are as organisms in the entire vast universe, that's why I believe there's some meaning behind it through God, and like through belief.
People don't give God enough credit. Like, I feel like they're thinking too small. I know that's kind of like, oh, you have to be big brain, but it's like, no, like, if he really is incomprehensible, why are you comparing him to the very like, why did you make hell something based on human fears? Why did you make heaven based on something human likes? Mm-hmm. What if it's not that? What if it's something completely different?
I don't think hell exists. I don't see why it should.
Well, that's the thing.
I think hell exists in a physical sense. I don't know about the afterlife.
That's what I mean. Yes,
I think hell exists is like...
The way I think I see hell is like, it's kind of like Santa Claus. It's like you have to be good, otherwise, you're not getting presents for Santa. It's the same thing. It's like, if you're not a good kid, you're going to hell. Or if you don't... Specifically, if you don't follow Jesus and God, you're destined to go to hell. But like, what bothers me about that, and this is why I have such trouble believing it, is because, and I even like told my friend who doesn't believe in God. I told him, I was like, I'm afraid of going to hell. Like, and then he was like, Noah, why would you deserve to go to hell? And I think about it, I'm like, I don't know. Like, I'm not a murderer or like a horrible like person that.
That's why I don't believe in hell. I think I have more faith in God to be better than that, than to like, well, you're gonna burn, and like after you die. Like, I don't believe in hell. I believe in hell in a physical sense. Like, what's the worst thing you could ever imagine? It's probably already happened. Mm-hmm. Like, think of the most horrible things you could do to a human. It's already happened. It's happening right now. Like, we're already in hell. Like, this is hell. Like. All the bad things about life on earth are hell, and all the good, beautiful things about it are already heaven.
Say, like, a person who grew up and never actually knew God. Like, there could be people out and, like, they've been told a certain thing their whole life. Like, it could be they've been raised under a whole other religion. Maybe they didn't even know God exists, so why would they deserve hell?
Like, that goes back to an old saying, like, this Christian missionary meets this Alaskan Inuit, and the Inuit asks him, so if I had never heard of God before, and because of that, I didn't believe in him only because I'd never heard of him before. Would I go to hell? And the missionary tells him no, because you simply didn't know. And he asks him, so why did you tell me?
Ooh, shit.
Well, I think we've pretty much covered our bases, I believe.
Yeah,
it's about time to start.
On that note, let's watch some shitty suburban life.
Yeah,
Police.
I should say my first opinion about this movie, God's Not Dead, is I feel like it's a horrible bastardization and like a completely one-sided view of like what life is, and it's such a pompous fucking like thing where it's like
right, and
it's
very us against them.
Yeah, the way they like depict atheists, it's just like, do you really think every atheist in the entire world is like,
I hate Christians?
Yeah, like I hate God, I hate Christians.
So, Richard Dawkins aside,
are you gonna? He's a cook.
You know you.
Oh, there's an Asian guy in here, huh?
I guess so.
We gotta turn the movie on. The Newsbois. Oh, look at this suburban couple.
You see that? He's wearing a Newsbois shirt.
Is he?
Bro, they need to do like an edit where it says like God's dead, but like the knot doesn't come. It just stays like.
This looks like a fucking student film.
Yes, exactly. That's exactly what I was thinking. Oh, of course you know why they're gonna show these people.
That's my nigga right there, bro.
Look at that, bro. Look at that hijab. That looks horrible. Like, that looks like they threw it on there.
Wow, this is
fucking long.
This is
a long fucking
yes, well, they have to do the whole song. They paid for it, you know. See,
dude, look how horribly placed that is.
Yeah.
Well,
it's setting it up where it's like, see, she's suffering. She doesn't like this. She feels bad.
I hate this B plot, honestly.
Oh my, yeah, see.
Really insulting, I think. I'm not even like PC or some shit. I'll say hella fucked up shit. But then like that B plot is just kind of like really like this a low blow.
It is. No, it is insulting.
Yeah.
Well, for one, are you saying Muslim fathers are all like that? I mean, look, everyone's like that. Fucking Christian fathers are just like that. Like they're no better, you know, than the stereotype that they're portraying at least.
Yeah. What does PRC stand for?
People's Republic of China.
Republic of China.
Oh, I got it right.
Oh. Seriously?
Oh yes, always serious.
Racist,
Okay.
but funny.
I like how they
Why
like.
wouldn't he be? What does that mean?
What does this mean? Dude, it's Dr. Seuss. Wait, what did that say? I can't
Stevens?
read. Oh, Stevens? I thought it said Dr.
Oh,
Seuss.
did they break into her window?
Oh, no.
She's hot. I don't know.
I don't see it. She looks dumb as hell.
I'm not saying she's smart. I'm just saying
She is so...
Bro, she's a himbo. She's a female.
She's a himbo.
A bimbo.
A female himbo.
A bimblower?
Chicken. I don't know when was the last time I had chicken.
Probably the best actor in the whole movie.
See, guys, you could tell she has
For
dementia.
And she went full retard.
I don't think she should have the same thing every...
Shut up, bitch.
You think of anything else gonna make her that happy?
She won't remember
It's like steak.
what she had yesterday. Just feed her whatever.
It's like just a fucking ceiling popcorn.
More
Dude,
time.
is this guy ever gonna get to his fucking class?
No, oh, this is where the epic atheist debate happens.
If you're looking for an easy grade without much work, well then, now would be your turn to leave. I'm out.
I remember I legit did that once in high school. They were having this assembly for like going into college next year, and I was like, "Wait, this is optional, right?" They're like, "Technically," I just me and my homie just got up and left.
Feuerbach, Bertolt Brecht, Friedrich Nietzsche, Ayn Rand, George Santayana.
Ooh, hella based.
Denis Diderot, David Hume,
Ooh,
John Stuart
Diderot.
Mill.
That's a good list, honestly.
Sigmund Freud's fucking based, dude.
He's retarded, but he's got the spirit.
Mr. Dawkins and Mr. Chomsky are still very much alive. Mr.
G-Dog, Gerard Trigger.
Oh my god.
G-Dog? Wait. What is his name?
G-Dog
Gerard
Trigger.
Trigger? What the hell?
The only black character, they gave him that.
And he calls himself G-Dog? Oh my
This is some
god.
Obama and shit.
We're talking about philosophers. What's the one thing they're all in common? They're atheist. Looks at camera. Get it? Christians?
I'm the bad guy. It's me. I'm God's Not Dead.
Is that what philosophy is all about, is disproving God? Or trying to understand God?
I
It's
mean,
about
the
trying to
whole thing is,
understand
like,
humans.
You don't just like dismiss the opposition. You like try to
Exactly.
like understand them. But
Right, and even in the debate, it's not to dismiss it, it's to deconstruct
it's you're
it.
seeking the truth. You're not trying to like destroy the other. You're not trying to destroy feminism. Or whatever
Yeah.
the fuck.
And when you finished, please pass your papers to
This movie
the
sucks.
right.
Are they all writing God is not, or God is dead? Oh, fuck off. Welcome to philosophy class. Everyone write, God is dead. What are the odds of one kid out of like a
That's
whole
what I was
fucking
thinking.
class?
Isn't like 70% of this country Christian?
Probably.
Something like that.
Who are all these women and men?
That's Corey Robertson.
Oh my god, it's fucking Willie Rod.
What's wrong with them?
Dude, this looks like we filmed it.
Hey, we can do better than
Did
that.
you say we fit?
We filmed it.
Oh.
Whoever acknowledges me before men, he will acknowledge before the Father in heaven. Whoever disowns me, I'll disown him.
I'm gonna say a scripture that I totally am not reading from the script.
I feel like the writer's just like, yeah, this is some good shit.
He's got like goosebumps. He's like,
Sometimes my brilliance, it's almost frightening.
I'm shaking. I'm literally shaking.
he does the
right
thing where
now.
he gets up. He's like, especially
And
because
she's
you're
showing her
you
hair.
know-
The whole point is to cover the hair.
How do you know? Oh, is she gonna come up and say,
Uh,
"Oh no, this is
fuck off.
fucked"?
I wish you not to do that.
Oh
Shut
no!
up.
Propaganda 100.
It's for my father. It's very traditional.
Of course, this nigga's driving a '98 Civic.
Fuck off.
That's seriously the most disrespectful shit you could say to anyone. Like, you look so beautiful without that. Like, come on,
Ben Shapiro,
fuck
your
off.
hair is so beautiful. You don't have to wear that Yamaha.
There is no one who worships God.
Why do you say God instead of Allah? Like they always
Yeah.
say Allah.
Well, I thought that's what they refer him to as.
No, Allah means God in Arabic, but they only refer to him as Allah. They don't switch to God even if they're speaking English.
Who is this guy? He looks familiar.
He's in every single Christian movie ever.
This is the guy who said, hey, Scotty. Jesus.
Does he really?
Yeah, that's the same guy.
Hey, Scotty. Penis man.
It's the Quran.
Newsboys Live.
Why does it keeps fucking advertising the Newsboys?
There's like one band in this entire universe.
It's Newsboys. Okay, Leo. What's the good things about Christianity? Since we're kind of being mean here.
What?
What's the good things about
We're not
Christianity?
being mean about Christianity. We're being
Being
mean
mean
about
to
this
this
movie.
fucking-
And,
Okay,
like,
name one good thing about this movie.
This movie?
Yeah.
She's hot.
You have cancer.
Oh fuck.
What kind of cancer? Are they gonna leave it ambiguous?
God cancer.
I don't have time for cancer. I'm too busy.
I don't have. Oh come on.
Shut up.
I'm too busy for cancer.
Your lymph nodes are.
If someone told me I had cancer, I'd
Your
break.
lymph nodes are involved. Want some head?
Babe?
I'm gonna bet
Did you turn your
that he.
phone?
She doesn't give head. If she was Catholic, she'd give head.
Oh yeah. Or Jewish.
If she's Christian, she like.
Missionary, that's it.
Right. Now she looks like one of those dumb, like blonde bitches. That's like after 2 minutes, my jaw hurts. Like, shut up.
How much?
You remember how we met?
Newsboys.
The news.
The Newsboys.
She's not even that hot. She looks like Amy Schumer.
Sure. I'm a part of that. Like, I don't see how this is contributing to our future.
Lady, shut up.
Neither do my
Like, he's just reading a couple books. What are you on about?
Bro, I thought they were
That's
anti-communist.
manipulative.
She was like our future.
That's fucking manipulative. Yeah, they're gonna break up at the end.
Josh, I'm letting you know now.
Bro,
for
you
your
gotta
own
remember,
good.
she also said like, oh, why do you
This
think I'm
experiment
here
is
at my
over.
third choice college? No.
You need to
I was like,
prioritize.
bitch, if you talk to me like that, you can go to whatever college you want.
Me?
Well, and also the fact that this like thing that he's doing is doesn't have anything to do with his grades. It's just like a.
No, it's 30% of his grade.
Well, yeah,
So
but
it's
like,
the same
who
answer.
fucking cares? It's just a philosophy
book
class.
library
It's
signs,
three 20-minute sessions. Like, okay?
Yeah,
Yeah.
who cares?
I get it though, because like for me it's like I'm stubborn as shit, so if someone's like, oh, you have to write that, I was like, well shit, now I don't want to write it. So now it's like I would do the same thing if I were him, honestly.
Yeah, I just don't see why it's such a big deal to his girlfriend.
Exactly. She's just a cunt, honestly.
Starter. Either way, we're not going anywhere right now.
I'm gonna laugh if they pray and it turns on.
If it's the starter,
My friend,
I am going to fucking
this is
laugh.
the week.
Rental car.
They didn't even try. Niggas can't fix cars for shit.
Watch.
Yeah. Hello?
Amazing. I will be turning the podium over to Mr.
The
Wheaton.
podium is yours.
G-Dog, you be the moderator. Yes, yeah, I
Why they
would
look-
love to be the moderator.
Atheists say that no one can prove the existence of God. And
Do they?
They're right.
All right, cool.
But I say no one can
End of the
walk away that God exists. Most cosmologists now agree that the universe began some 13.7 billion years ago.
How did he make that like in 20 minutes?
Let's look at theoretical physics.
I don't even think the Big Bang was real. You can't
No.
prove that shit.
You can.
No, you
There's a
can't.
cosmic microwave background radiation. It's literally an echo of the Big Bang.
Van Allen belts, nigga. That's all I heard.
You did it, didn't you?
What?
You know what I'm talking about. You went and did your argument, didn't you?
Shut up, bitch.
Shut up.
Yeah, I did.
What were you trying to prove?
I'm trying to prove that God exists like the movie says.
Sorry, Josh.
The title of the movie, God is not dead.
What's wrong with you, Josh? I'm just reading the script. Okay.
She's like, what's wrong with you? He's like, God's not dead. He's surely alive.
That's sort of the point, isn't it?
She's not even that hot. Break up with her.
Honestly, yeah.
Kind of bitch, though.
She's not hot. What
Her
the fuck?
her bitchiness is not making her hot.
Okay, if she wasn't wearing that standard Christian fucking getup,
No, something's off
Maybe if
about
she
her
found
face.
God, then
maybe
she would
if
be
did her hair a
attractive.
different way that wasn't so fucking
That's it?
suburban.
Okay.
Nah, her nose looks kind of weird.
Honestly, I'm
Yeah,
still
just
thinking
just
of
fuck
changing
this lady. I mean,
Nah, honestly, yeah.
I'm
If I
kidding,
was
I'm
him, I'd just be like, if I got to hit it at least once, then I'd be like, okay, we're done.
No, he hasn't hit it. He's Christian. He's waiting for marriage.
Especially not now. Now
That sounds like a
started.
personal problem. My mother was right about you. What a cunt.
walking
They've been together
away.
for 6 years, but
But a philosophy class argument is gonna say, okay. Was it really 6 years?
that's what it said. They met 6 years ago.
Do you remember that time
The
6 years
Newsbois
ago?
concert.
At the Newsbois concert.
Who the fuck bought an iPod Nano?
Around the time that this fucking movie came out?
Turn off the screen.
You're losing battery. Those are actually really relaxing to listen to. Like, you ever listen to... Yeah, yeah.
I don't listen to Bible verses like that.
Well,
I
that,
listen to Bible lectures, but not verses. Or I guess.
Well,
What is-
that's
well,
what it would be then.
what is this kid doing? What is this kid doing?
He was just compelled by Allah to check in on this.
That's what like, yeah, what the fuck is this? Why is this kid like, I'm going to get you? What? God
Step
damn.
bro, what are you doing?
Step bro, no! Oh, fuck off. Come on.
Speed 100.
You're listening to God?
You must never tell Bob it. Swear to me you will never say anything. Swear it!
What the Christ? Literally. Why did he do that? What made him go in there?
What the fuck? What a... Nice. No, shit, what the fuck scene was that?
No, yeah,
Jesus.
literally nothing about that scene interpreted like anything but like I want to look at my sister or something like that. I
That's
don't.
fucking weird, man.
Yeah, that was a really weird scene.
Yeah, it just left me with a weird taste.
I have cancer.
Just couldn't wait until tomorrow.
Right.
Why does the
Ask
Chinese
you
guy
a
only have
question.
one outfit? He literally wears the same thing every
Is
day.
the rest of it is
I used
at
to.
his parents' dry cleaners.
Fucking Leo.
Well, I mean that's hey man, this.
Oh yeah, yeah.
This
Assuming
movie's
that
already happening.
this movie's already. Yeah. This movie's already living in the world of bias, so it's safe to assume in this movie's universe.
At the end of it all.
Hey, can we pause real quick so I can go to the bathroom?
Would you date a North Korean?
Hell yeah.
Alright, just making sure.
You know, lying's not good. Lying to an ordained minister is flat out bad.
You know that, right?
Bad.
Is that a threat?
This is a different automobile. Here, try it out.
You know what's funny? In the third one, the black guy dies.
Why does these people matter in this movie?
Just get a fucking Uber. Or I guess it didn't exist back then.
A taxi, for fuck's
Get a
sake.
bus. You're not above a
These
bus.
motherfuckers can't walk.
No, they're white. Except for the other guy.
With the department chair position.
Oh, congratulations, Jeffrey. Anything else on your plate?
Why do they talk so evil?
Because they're atheists.
Because they're
You like
atheists.
sharing?
Anything on your plate?
These suburban people like wine so much.
I don't fucking
I
know.
can't stand wine.
I can't. I hate it.
Literally, I'll finish an entire bottle and I won't feel shit. And it's like, why the fuck do people drink
In your
this?
classroom.
Nina, this wine is awful.
It's been cooked.
This is torture. Maybe that's what's gonna happen. She's gonna leave him and then date the guy.
Date the Muslim dad.
No, she's gonna.
Full circle.
Wait, what happened?
Do you believe God's capable of error, bias, or bad judgment?
No.
So, if he's incapable of mistakes, and he made you in his likeness and image, then it follows that he cares about you, right?
Oh, I actually like that.
To the point where God's only son would willingly be crucified again for you.
That's kind of what you were talking
Just
about that
you.
one time, Leo. You mentioned you were listening to this, like,
Well, if he loves
what is
you,
it, a Muslim speaker that said,
Yeah.
who cares what your
Fucking,
boyfriend
in the eyes of Allah, I am priceless. I'm like, fuck, that hit me.
To the
like,
wrong person,
it's
you'll
like,
never.
yeah,
fucking shit.
that's always something I
You'll never have any
kept
more.
with religion. It was like, I liked that idea.
I like Islam. Like, I like a lot of, a lot of parts to it. But at the same time, if you can respect and understand Islam, you can also criticize it.
That's true.
Ladies,
All religions have their wrongs and rights, I think. Well, not wrongs and rights,
No,
but just
Buddhism
things.
is perfect.
Things were. Yeah.
Buddhists are fucking base as fuck.
They are.
I was gonna say, like,
Like life is suffering. I'm just like, fuck yeah. Goddamn.
Buddhists are like, I'm gonna work on this art piece for several months non-stop, and the second it's finished, I'm gonna destroy it.
Buddhists are like, I'm gonna
Literally,
make myself uncomfortable just to like, just to fucking learn. I'm like, that's right. That's fucking dope.
But
Isn't there anyone I'd like to have here with you for this?
for someone who doesn't have time for cancer, she's sure making time for cancer.
The default setting of the Bible thumper.
Fuck you, nigga.
Yeah, he looks away. He's like,
You know what?
damn.
It's what Mike Tyson said. It's like social media has made you comfortable with being an asshole and not getting punched in the face for it. This guy just needs to get punched in the face.
Low-key, yeah.
Who?
Thou art wise.
Professor Radisson.
Oh, I kind of want to punch both of them.
All wisdom shall die.
Now, to be fair, this main character here,
He's not awful.
yeah, he's probably like the most likable because he is really trying to do his best and based on what he's doing. I mean, he literally just comes across as like, yeah, he's just some average Christian dude.
When a 12-year-old watches his mother die of cancer,
Oh boy.
it's only natural to beg God for her life.
The lymph nodes are involved.
You will find the most committed atheists were once Christians. But we took the blinders off. We saw the world.
We took the red pill.
You see, Shakespeare had it.
We're back to this. Oh, here we go. You are believing in God? I cannot believe this.
Damn, she's hot though.
What the fuck?
Yeah, look what you did, little man. That's all you're doing.
This is insulting.
Fuck off.
This is so insulting.
Newsboys, help me!
Where are the newsboys when I need them?
Where are your newsboys now? They are nothing.
Old boys.
Yeah, you want to show the same thing with, like, you know, your Christian father with your gay child?
Right?
Right? Exactly! Fuck. Ugh. There's another topic there.
He's gonna kiss her.
Accept that. I won't allow it.
Yeah, well, God's not dead. You should just pray to God, man. God's not dead. He looks like a fake Paul Rudd. he's like Paul Rudd's nobody.
Paul Rudd's Foogly.
It's Foogly.
why do you hate him? Why? It's a very simple question, Professor. Why do you hate God? Because he...
Stop yelling at me.
How can you hate someone if they don't exist?
Oh, he's shitting his fucking pants right now.
Is it an explosion in the sky?
Sounds like explosions in the sky.
I don't think this really proves anything.
There are like so many better arguments that they could have had. That's
Yeah.
just so fucking surface level.
He's not dead.
Shut the
Oh
fuck
my
up.
God.
See, like,
Dead
what-
Poet Society.
God's not dead.
Oh
Shut the
my
fuck
God.
up,
Shut
G-Dog
up, Trigger.
Trigger.
Shut up, G-Dog Trigger.
I don't understand.
Didn't even make a compelling argument for
Yeah.
anything.
No, like what?
Shut
Like,
the fuck up. Oh my god.
what a shallow movie.
It's not how faith works. You don't just ask for things and you get it. It's not.
No, but what he's trying to prove is that if you have true faith, you're gonna put your bags in the trunk first. Because if you just ask for it and then hope it happens, then it's not true faith. That's the one part of the movie I do kind of like. But even still, it's a stretch. Why is she still awake, bro? Doesn't she have like handlers?
That's not how dementia works.
She forgot how to sleep.
She's so dementia-ridden that she forgot how to sleep.
Sometimes the devil allows people to live a life free of trouble.
That'd be creepy
That's
as
scary
fuck.
as fuck, dude.
Dude, I would shit myself. That is horrifying. It's Make-A-Wish. This was her last
Dude, it's the
wish.
Newsbois.
Look.
Look, it's the Newsbois.
It's an instruction manual, and it's where we draw our strength, and it's where we find our hope.
Alright, that's. I agree with that. Why did it take an hour and 30 minutes to get to it?
It took the Newsboys to tell us that. Oh, she's fucking owned. She's standing there awkwardly.
I'm dying.
You're like, okay.
He's like, damn, did you buy a ticket?
Man, you were getting with your fucking students. Newsboys!
Oh my god.
Oh my fucking god.
Hey Steve, give us a minute.
Bro, it's like Mario Judah type key. I'm a big bear, big dog, nigga. I'm a Christian.
Dude, they're gonna cure her cancer, bro. Watch.
Doesn't she get a call in the middle of the concert?
You get a call. You don't have cancer anymore.
Your lymph nodes are not involved anymore.
There's a patch. They fixed the bug.
Keanu is back online.
Watch these guys hit him with his car. Oh. Okay. Oof!
Atheist owned.
Oh, and he drives off like an atheist, no less. Ah!
You call an ambulance.
They're trying.
That's like the first rule is you don't just say call an ambulance. You point to someone.
Yeah,
and say,
exactly.
You call
You literally have to point to someone, look them
Oh,
in the
fuck
eye,
off!
and tell them.
I'm an atheist.
Brought me here right now.
I'm dying, motherfucker.
Hey, I'm Willie
Oh my god.
Robertson fan.
Hey, you
I'm
just
a
watched.
nigga.
You just watched God's Not Dead.
This
is whatever.
And everyone knows about 100 people. That's a million messages right there.
It's like Samurai Champloo. It's like his math is way off. There's like, there's 4 of you guys. Each one of you is $10 a pop. That's $100 right there.
It was you, wasn't it?
Even your ex.
You solved race. You solved atheism.
Dude, he fucking got with.
Lowercase G.
Dude,
extra
he
credit.
got with Muslim GF.
No way.
Yeah.
Trad as fuck.
Yeah.
The Muslim girl is pretty.
I'm
Yeah.
telling you, she's fucking hot.
She has a name, first of all.
But is she hot for Jesus?
Yeah, that's the deal breaker there.
Her name is Aisha, and honestly, I think that's blatant. I think that's timed. I think it's they did it on purpose.
Aisha, what does that mean again?
Aisha is one of Muhammad's
Sure,
Yeah,
you're
the
alive.
youngest one.
I think they did that on purpose.
Probably, yeah, just to like drive the point home that Islam is bad.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Dude, fucking own.
This would be so fun.
I would literally just
You're a
look.
fucking faggot, bro.
Yeah. I would just look at my phone and be like, yeah, I would do that. I would literally just be okay.
What happened here tonight is a cause for celebration.
I don't know about all that.
What? Died.
A nigga just died, so.
God's not dead. He's surely a guy.
Ending thoughts? That movie fucking sucked.
Yeah, that's a terrible
Yeah,
movie.
like
there's a way better Christian movies out there, honestly.
yeah,
Prince
like
of Egypt.
yeah, and that's or like I feel like what we're all saying with watching this movie is like we're not trying to like say oh Christianity doesn't make sense or whatever. We're saying that this movie doesn't interpret what Christianity really could be,
and it just sucks.
Yeah, it's terrible. It's terrible writing. It's very stereotypical characters.
Awful cinematography.
Yeah,
it's terrible acting. It's terrible writing.
Yeah, and it's a terrible gas chamber. Not gas chamber. It's a terrible Echo chamber. That's what I meant to say.
All
All right. Peace.
We've been the lads.
This has been